Hello everybody, welcome to yet another 180 Markets Weekly Wrap. Friends, certainly a very interesting week on the markets. A lot of volatility, some more downside, but also I'm pleased to report some very constructive activity too. Specifically, here as we're filming on Friday, for the first day in 37 trading sessions, the market did not drop 1% intraday. Second point, the new list of 52-week lows is contracting significantly from circa about 1,000 down to only 300. Now, to be clear, this doesn't mean that we're at the end. It doesn't mean that all of a sudden a new bull market is emerging. But what it does do is it gives us hope. It gives us data points, hard facts to look at to see how things can improve in the future. And with that, I'll turn it over to Sean.
Thanks, Greg. And another tough week on the market. We have seen a lot of red in the screen. What has actually been interesting is that overseas markets have settled a bit, but while we open up and there's a lot of green in the small caps in the morning, in the afternoon there's been a lot of selling and a lot of stocks closed down. Makes it very hard to trade and very hard to trust the market. There's no real themes out there. There's been a few placements, overall very dull and not a great place to be. Obviously, lithium's still been pretty hot. We saw some activity in the small cap Ragusa Minerals. Let's look at that over there, Jake. RAS is a code. They're up another 21% today. We actually had that on our very popular Off the Charts, which Greg interviewed them 2 weeks ago. And I actually think they were down here. So hopefully a lot of people got on that. That has been a very big fun ride upwards. So well done to all those involved. Another up stock we've seen is MEU. Marmotta Limited. So they made an announcement to do with their Aurora tank gold drilling, and obviously that has been pretty good for the share price. Let's look at that chart. So pretty nice looking chart. It has come down the last 2 days, but it started off the week really strong. RMI is an interesting one. So they did a placement last week at 6.2. And as you can see there, they're trading at 14.5. Asimwe Tamunga is the chairman there. And he converted his debt into shares at the placement price. And I think that is the main reason why that has just gone bang. Another one of Asimwe's stocks is up a lot today. Let's look at that, LIN. So a great looking chart there. And they're up 30% today. They made an announcement that will open up here. They settled their litigation in their rare earth project. So maybe there's no theme, but people are trading the Asimwe bandwagon. So Asimwe, I think you do watch this. Well done to you. What else this week? So we've seen MNB, a stock that I used to hold, but unfortunately I don't anymore. Minbos Resources. So they actually announced the sale of their rare earth project and also announced that they've had significant inquiries into their green hydrogen project. I think they also mentioned something about lithium or some review, and I reckon that is the main reason why we've seen the stock shoot up. So just in the last 2 weeks, it's done really well. Some other hot stocks this week, we have mentioned them in the past 2 weeks, but they keep going up. There we go, Galileo Mining, GAL. They announced this morning that there's some rhodium in their recent drill assays. And as we know, their assays have been pretty impressive. We look at the chart there. Now that is something, if you were holding down here and you're still holding, that is an amazing return. One stock that seems to move alongside Galilee, we'll bring it up here, C&J. We did mention that last week, so sorry to be repeating ourselves, but that chart there, it's pretty much gone up with Galilea. The exciting thing for our investors is they participated in a very popular behind the wall, and along with those stocks, with the stock, people got free options, C&JO. So that's pretty lucky because they only listed yesterday. So nice free gift for anyone that took that raise. We'll just go to downs of the week. There have been many downs. We don't talk a lot about downs because it's pretty depressing, but there are heaps of them. M8S announced a rights issue at 1 cent. It's gone below that, so good luck in raising those funds. BPH Energy, 1.6 cents. Look at this chart. They've been suspended and returned. That is some wealth destruction over there. They announced, don't know what they announced, but it couldn't have been too good. One stock we can look at and is SPX. So for those of you, Spender, for those of you that trade the market a lot, you may remember the old CRO. So CRO, for whatever reason, changed their name to Spender. Maybe they are big spenders. And this was a very hot stock about 2 years ago. I remember they did a raise, probably 8 or 9 cents. They hit 11.5. Since then, it's just been down. I'm not sure the reasons, but one thing that I've learned in my many years of trading is what was hot yesterday, like sector, or actually I think this was one of the buy now, pay later stocks. Don't fall in love with a stock or sector, because when the market changes, so does enthusiasm into different sectors. Let's look at some placements quickly. So yesterday, CM8 raised money, Crowd Media. What actually happened, and we don't like gossiping too much, but we have heard some rumors. So yesterday, someone, I think we know who it is, put some massive sells in the screen. That person obviously wasn't happy that another broker got the deal. We won't mention the name of the broker, but we think we know who it is, a pretty bitter boy. He put some sales in the screen and tried to mess it up for the other broker, which was not nice. So hopefully they've raised the money, but there's a bit of love-hate between a few brokers out there. We don't like to get involved in all that. Another popular raise was SYA, Sayona. We've mentioned the stock many times before. They raised money at 18 cents. $190 million they raised. Not a great looking chart. It looks like it's trending down, but hopefully the placement will turn things around for them. Just finally, we were pleased to raise money for MTB, a micro cap, Mount Burgess Mining. Thank you to our good mate Nigel over there, who let us lead the raise, and hopefully some good things to come. We always finish off with the same way. While we're winning, we'll post it there. We need to hopefully have a big win over Collingwood, the arch rivals. Big game at the MCG on Sunday. Carna Baggers. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Thanks for watching another episode of 18 Minutes with 180 Markets. And don't forget, if you want access to thousands of capital raises, sign up at 180markets.com.au and you'll get access to our very next capital raise. Thanks for watching.